Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see behind, this is my second row of firewood that I finished to split yesterday. So I have my first row, second row. The second row, I'm gonna go all the way up there, and I have a place for a third row. So no, it was not my last weekend of free firewood. I'm going back there. Kind of happy of making free firewood, doing. Fitness training doing it, but also to see that the young puppy dog, she's 5 years old, but as you can see that German Shepherd dog is outstanding. Uh, Stick around. I have something to tell you. Cheers. All right, so I'm aiming towards that outstanding place. I contacted the gentleman 2 days ago. He said, "Yeah, no problem." Came in. It will be he's very happy to have that firewood away from his house. What I will do also at the end of this video is a review of my 2013 Toyota Corolla. There's some information that you would like to know. I'm about 365,000. When I bought it, it was 1,500 kilometers, and I will give you outstanding information about that car. So it will be the review of my Toyota Corolla 2013 at the end of this video. So all right, so please stick around. Cheers. Like I tell you, I think I'm more happy to to see that puppy dog. She's very they have a nice cable in here, and look at her. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw. Kevin, good girl. She likes to play too. Okay. All right, so stick around, and I'm gonna set up to. Woohoo! All right, folks. So I am on site. So I still have this was washed off because we have very large amount of rain, and so I'm gonna cut that. Just I'm gonna run the video for a while, put some classical military march music, and of course you're gonna see that puppy dog while I'm interacting with my transo and the puppy dog. Lovely, yeah. All right, cheers. I think I already said it, but the reason I create that table is to wash off all the sand coming from the rain. So I had a pile there. I get the two down there, and I knew then we had I think this week we received like 75 millimeter of rain, more than that. Last night it was pouring. I completely forgot to bring. Usually when I have a sandy wood sand with wood, I bring a brush, but I did deep clean of my chainsaw. I've got also a video on how I deep clean my chainsaws. Look in my favorites. You're gonna see chainsaw maintenance. I have many videos how I clean them, how much is the vital factor of greasing that bearing, that clutch bearing, because that clutch bearing is installed directly on the crankshaft of the engine of the chainsaw. So it's very important to keep it greased and clean, because I did had some sand in the clutch mechanism, so that's why. All right, so let's do it. She's looking for the oh, she found it. I didn't know she found it, so I'm gonna throw it in the back. Another point of view perhaps this time. Here. right. The other reason why I'm having that rag, it's for also to, it's a nice rag. You just shake it and then you can use it for clean it. I switched my bar. You can see here it was starting to get gummed out, and also I have the wear. So at the end, I'm gonna use fuel to clean all the. I forgot the name of the. We know what to stick when you cut soft wood. Also, my handle is full of it. Other than that, my transfer is clean now. So, all right. Okay. right, so I hope you like the music. I'm going to sharpen a little bit my chainsaw because I hit a little bit of sand contained in the wood, and I just put it in the dirt. So that's why I have my kit. So before that, drink water, start to carrying all the wood down there, and have a pause. All right, so stick around. Cheers. All right, folks. So one good thing is when you're cutting wood, it will be have a nice vise, either on your tractor or your trailer. For me, what I use when I'm using my trailer is when Joe installed this nice ammunition box, he also installed the new chain. I had a smaller chain when I bought the trailer and installed a heavy duty chain, and with the hooks he was kind enough to install an ammunition. This is a 9mm box. So what I do, I just put my chainsaw like this, and I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm just gonna sharpen it like this. And what I have in my box here, I have various items. I have in this box here, I'm gonna remove my gloves. I have obviously I have rags, a multitude of rags. I've got safety glasses. What else I have? Another pair of safety glasses. Yeah. So this is my box of safety glasses and rags, clean rags. It's always nice to have spare rags. I'm just gonna put there, right there now. This here, I have my wrench. When you buy your chainsaw, you have your wrench, and here I should have. Yes, I've got my file. I have all the rags too. I've got the when I'm using my ask valve now, I have my speed greasing for the tip here. I've got also the other two adjustable for my various chainsaw. I have a steel, I have a Valno, and home lights. So that's why I have, and there are three of different size. So I'm just gonna put that back in there for now. I'm just gonna take off these gloves, and the puppy dog is there. Sadly, I threw the cable and it get hung up on the tree, so I will have to find a solution to remove it. It's not that high, but definitely I will have to find a solution. Alright, so I'm gonna just switch around. I'm gonna use the rag to hold it. What I have here is a measuring tape. I've got my various type of hooks. I've got my small hammer for the wedges. I've got the this. I put that in my would be it's an adjustable screwdriver. When you play with various altitude, it never happened to me. Yes, one time, because we're not the same altitude that I used to be in Shepherd. But this is for adjusting the carburetor high and low, right? So I'm just gonna put there, and my fiberglass search and rescue axe, and that's it. And a nice puppy dog looking for his cable. All right, let's put that back in there carefully, you bad boy. All right, so I'm just gonna lose the two bolts, tied up the chain a little bit, put that there, go on the other side. So I'm just trying to locate my my chain. Yeah, one thing I forgot is bring my glasses, so Be patient. And that muffler is warm, I can tell you that. Alright. So I remove I need my gloves. Alright. Hey, you! She gave me a rock. Yeah, definitely need a rag here. Sorry about that. The trick is to have it closed from here. So that would be just lovely. Slow when the race. Oh, I see. It's not perfect, but it's working. You damn no. Huh, that's what your rug is. Yeah, I was using this. I just remember now. So there's a various type. I know there's a tool you can jam in the wood and log and stuff like that. There's various way to sharp your chainsaw in the field. You just have some time to improvise. And I'm not pushing very hard, just a slight, I mean, you just hit a little bit of sand, so. Now, bear in mind, I don't have my glasses, so I can see the line here, the guided line, but it's barely, it's kind of blurry. So always clean your file after. Oh, we have a nice aircraft coming up. We're very close from Centenary Airport. I'm gonna know if you can see the aircraft. That's a float. All right, for the other part, what I will do is I'm just gonna put back my file in here. I'm just gonna going to lose the chain and then tie it up the proper way. All right, but before that, since I hit sand, yes, I have to, I'm gonna switch the camera to the other side. So what I have to do is I have to remove the what do you want? What do you want? You want me to throw your rock? Why? Where's the rock? Right here. Boom! All right, so just gonna loosen it. Remove the bar, the chain. Now the chain, I'm just gonna put it like there, right on this wheel. No, you know what? Right in here, like this. And I'm gonna use my rag. Come on! I'm just gonna remove all the sand in there. Done. 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 And just remove all the sand I can have. Done. Done. All right. Make sure you these holes are open, because that's where the oil is passing by. Yeah, very important to keep clean. All right. As an extra precaution, I'm putting grease between the so the little sand, and I was not able to it's this doesn't need grease, but I always put grease in there. So the teeth spindle, sorry, is always well lubricated, and it's cleaning also the grease, the sand in there. You try to put the light grease in there, it's very helpful. All right. Ah. All right. So let's put it back all together. Oh, before that, I need to clean this, because obviously you had some sand in there. Done. And up there too. Now this morning I did clean the clutch in here. I'm gonna try to find it, to install it away. All right. And that's where I need my little screwdriver. I'm just gonna remove that little in here. That's the sear clip. I remove the washer. All right. Bring it. Give it to me. Give. Off. You puppy dog. All right. All right. So I hope you're able to see that. So I'm just gonna remove this. See, I have sand in there. So I'm gonna look at that. So whoever told me it's not necessary to clean that bearing in there, well, this is the proof. I only hit the sand once. All right. All right. Now, for that little bearing here, what I will do is use my cleanest rag ever. Remove my gloves, as these are just going to, holy smoke. This is, by the way, a skin reaction that I had. It's either one of the sap from the softwood. It was coming from here last week, and it's developed as a rash. They gave me a good cream. So you just put a rag in there, look at that dust. And you just clean it very well. Now I'm just gonna put my rag in here. Now I'm going to use the grease. Just put a little bit. And you need to push it. You push the grease like you were greasing a bearing. Basically, you push it, you make it work. And also, this is the crankshaft, so you make sure that it's well cleaned too. And just before putting the bearing back and the grease too, what I will do, I'm just going to pass my little screwdriver all around like this. I'm gonna take my French accent and pass the screwdriver to remove as much dirt as I can, especially around it. This is the crankshaft, so it's very all right. And after that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of grease, put it around the shaft, not too much, just a little bit. That's it. Put the bearing in there. No, I have sand in there, so I have to re-clean it again. My mistake probably, because I put the bearing in there and I had sand. So that's the problem with sand. Just gonna re-clean it again. All right. No, I don't want to play with your rug right now because I need to keep my hands clean. Yes. Clean, clean, clean. All right, folks, as you can see behind me, I made it back. I'm very sorry. I didn't have any spare battery when I was cutting wood. So what I ended up is I had to clean 4 times the bearing. It had sand, but what I forget to mention, I didn't have my glass. I look at the rag and it was black earth. It's finer, smaller than sand, and that's why I had like that crush thing when I was rolling the bearing. So it took me a while to get rid of it. Next time I will probably just use fuel to clean the bearing and clean the clutch around there, and that will be much easier. So lesson learned on that. So if the same thing happened to you, just use mixed fuel, clean it, and that will remove that black sand. Will be easy to remove, but black earth was tough going. All right, so yes, I managed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 row of it was the same amount last time. I cut a little bit longer the logs, but definitely, yeah, it's quite full. The asphalt was dry, it ran very well, and I had a little bit more than last time because I had a pile of wood under the wheelbarrow. I've got about it's full, but on the opposite way. Now, time for my review of my Toyota Corolla. Stick around. I'm going to be brief about the review of my 2013 Toyota Corolla. This model get the variable valve T, I forget the timing. It's a valve which is the valve are hydraulically. So in order these valves to work out, the oil pump need to bring the pressure up, and that give the variable timing for the valve, and it's a dual. Now, talking about that hydraulic adjustment valve, basically for me in my own word, it's a great system. However, this is the best engine to buy it. Prior to that, Toyota had big problem. What they've done on this one is by the time the pressure build up from the oil pump, there's a pin in there which will go away when the pressure build up enough. And this one is stronger because I have 363,000 kilometers on it. But on other models, that pin go weaker and weaker, and sadly after roughly 200,000 kilometers, or I don't know how many hours, the pin goes, and as soon as you start, and then it goes away because the pressure build up. Well, after a while the pump will break out, and then it's a job. Basically it's an engine job because the valve will be out of time, it will touch the piston. So that's the only thing I get to say. It's definitely one of the problem. The 2013 they fix it. It was the last year they built it, and it is the best engine. If you found an engine, test it, and if it does do that in the beginning, like a rattle sound, don't buy it, because basically, according to many videos, but I have a friend who told me he's done it without taking off the engine. It's tough going, but it's feasible. It's basically you have to change that pump, and to have access you need to remove the engine out of there. But he's an outstanding mechanic. He removed everything from the inside. He was alone, he done it. It took more time on his own. That's probably why the most mechanic rather put it outside. It's faster, but anyway. He also changed the clutch, and he wasn't there. Now, engine wise, compartment, everything here, outstanding. Like of course you all know about my accident. Many times I have to replace the bumper. The weakest part of that bumper is where I'm touching here. This have a tendency to break so easy, but if you have a passion like me, just put the hockey stick, put it in silicone resin fiberglass, and you will fix it. Now, the trick with Toyota and all import cars and North American, just dip it twice a year in oil and grease. put it in oil in spring. The oil will cancel the salt corrosion. It will neutralize everything, and the grease at fall or during maybe at the end of the summer, it will seal the vehicle for all winter. The rest of it, I mean, electronics, they had many recalls in 2013. All the airbag, the side, the windows, the steering airbag were changed. They also changed the gas pedal system on it. Other than that, everything is good. It's a great car. I have a block heater, and I'm using it often. As soon as it reaches 0 degrees Celsius, I'm using it just to get a nice engine warm. It's a workhorse, a workhorse. This car, by the way, a very strong steering system. I don't need to get it aligned. Only get aligned 2 years ago, so the steering system, the alignment is very good on it, like outstanding. Comfortable for a tall guy like me. I'm 6'1", and very nice leg room. If you have a good car in good condition in 2013, I mean, yeah, very easy to clean, because each time I'm doing the free firewood, I have to vacuum everything. Pretty nice door too. I have tools in there. I've got various stuff, and the trunk. I mean, it's a huge trunk, and Joe from Steel to Wood knows that I put a lot of stuff in my trunk. I have my emergency cone, I have axes, I have cable, I have a first aid kit, I've got various tools, all my stuff. And it's a great car to install a hitch. I bought my trailer in 2018, yeah, a year after, and I've been carrying many firewood with that trailer. And the hitch, it's, you'll see, but the car is very strong. Yes, I know Chris from Watershed Overlook said, Dave, is it possible that you're a little bit overweight? I'm not a little bit. I think I'm 1,000 pounds overweight. Safely, the car can carry 1,000 pounds, and that includes the trailer too. It's, yeah. If I had electric brake, I can go to 1,500 pounds. But yes, but still slow in the race. I'm very careful. Yeah, and it's doing fine. Now for the what else I should say, the brake system in the back, really good. However, it's not self-adjusting, so you need to remove the drum and adjust the rear shoes. It's important because you need to adjust the rear shoes so the front pad don't wear off too much. So every fall, every spring, when I put the spring and remove the spring, my winter tires, and I put my spring summer tires, and same thing in fall, inverted, I adjust the shoe pad in the back. I do a clean job too. So the car itself, I mean, like mine, I keep it very clean, as you can see. And but there's 4 adults in there easily. There you can put a kid in the middle, definitely. I had that happen once, and no problem. They were very comfortable. The air conditioning in that car is very good. I only changed the front radiator because it was leaking, but I think it was you know, it had 9 years, and this car is 10 years old now. I mean, very good. Now the quality of the paint, as soon as you have a little nickel, put nail polish clear, and then take care of it, because the steel is very thin, so it's very important. All right, so I mean, I did many videos about my Corolla, and I like it. A car, for me, it's, I mean, it's my daily driver, my daily commute car. I use it for traveling. I use it for various mission tasks, yeah, you can see. But definitely it was my the best car I ever had. I mean, I had a Volkswagen Jetta Turbo Diesel 1990. I went up to 300,000 kilometer, but I had many problems with it, electrically related. I had changed. I remember I changed 4 alternators. I had to redone all the connection. I changed. What else? The suspension was weak in the back. It was comfortable ride. I have to the seat on the Volkswagen it was better than these. But other than that, I stick with the Corolla. No, yeah, definitely. What else? What other cars I had? Oh, I had AMC Eagle. It was an Eagle or a Spirit? I think it was a Spirit. It was been a while, and that's the only car I've got. My ex had my exes. I had many. They had a Toyota Matrix. It was not a Toyota Matrix. It was made by Pontiac, a Vibe, and I really like it. It was the same thing as that. And also, they had a Honda Civic, and that's it. It was a old Toyota Corolla back in the mid 90s also, and that's it for my car. I'm not I have a tendency to keep my cars minimum 10 years and minimum, and I had a truck. I kept it like whew, I cannot believe how long I did with it. I think it's more than 20 years roughly, if I had to look at it. All right, so that was my review for my car from far away. Really like it. That's it. If you find a 2013 Toyota Corolla, buy it. If just remember what I said about the engine at the beginning. If it rattles, don't buy it because it's an expensive job to fix that. Yeah, if it's been fixed, you're in business. If they have other car, other Toyota Corolla, and it doesn't know that, you're in business. All right, so just remember about cleaning the chainsaw. Have yourself a field kit repair, and yeah, definitely you prove it. I had before I had about half done when I cleaned the chainsaw. Then I had to cut all of that. And the poor puppy dog, she was crying. Her mistress and her boss went away when I was doing there, and I reattached her, and she was crying. It was very sad for her, but it's not good. I'm gonna be back. Probably not next weekend. I have things coming up, but definitely in September I will be in vacation. So that's about due. It will be nice to have a full month in vacation. I can wait for it. All right. So please do take care of yourself. Thank you very kindly for your outstanding outstanding comment and support, feedback, comment, and all you guys who did shout out video for me. I know there's Luke, there's also Noel. I put their links to the video. There's also my good friend Russell Belliveau. I hope I don't forget anybody, but thank you. All right, so please do take care of yourself. Remember, life is good, and yeah, yeah, life is good. All right, cheers. Life is good. Cheers.